news. This one is a good news. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released very, very soon. And oh, if Emelu, because when they betrayed, they thought that that's gonna be the end. They never knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will ever come out of that prison. Oh, makanafa afugo na there is light at the end of the tunnel. Fana mal is name if any name. Kafamala ma game. The whole world is on this matter right now. Oh, we don't see get this man. The American international lawyer and counsel to the ambassador of self-determination calls for immediate release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. See, you remember those people? In fact, the new DOS, they are working. First of all, these men are not just hungry men. They are not just in the fleet. These men are ambassadors for self-determination. U.S. international, in fact, ambassadors for self-determination. I'm not going to take much of your time because something happen and you will listen very carefully.
My name is W. Bruce Devalier, and I am an international lawyer and a civil litigator, international civil litigator, and a constitutional lawyer.
Governor of Enugu State, those people that have evidence against him, we want you to go because Dr. Masanga is going to be there live. So we want you people to come. We want Musa. We want what is it called? Akpabio, Senator Akpabio. All this, I don't even call them senators. We want Soludo. We want Peter Mba to be, because these are the people that had evidences against Simon Ekpa. So all those DOS that they fired now, they can't go to Finland and stand as DOS. So people that must go are the people who called for his arrest.
Alright, so I'll still play you guys a full video, gonna watch it. But before we go into the video, I came across this particular video flying on Twitter. Somebody posted a video of Mazi Simon Ekpa where he was actually reacting to a video of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He made an old broadcast. And so many people have recently, we've been apologizing to Mazi Simon Ekpa that he was a good guy, that sorry for fighting him, that now they realize that he was the real person fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, or the real person now fighting for Biafra agitation. So a whole lot of people, man, they made a video, they made an apology to Simon Ekpa because they believe that this ex-DOS in their circle were the people that were fighting him. They were the people that came to testify against him when they lay in Finland. So I'll leave you guys to watch the video, this particular video now fly. Know what he said in this video. I mean, part of the reason why they were actually fighting him. Before we go into the video of Mazi Rose, any updates regarding the appeal that is coming in few days time. In less than 10 days or 15 days, the appeal will begin. But before we go into that video, can I get into even Mazi Simon Ekpa put here? Makande can I chat in Makakon BTC? I've not responded to. Please, I'll respond to you. Alright, just take your time. I have a lot of people who are chatting me because of that platform. That platform will legit platform. At least to a certain point. At least I grade them 9 or 10 over 10 because they are actually keeping to their words and it's transparent. At least for them to have their app in a Play Store, it's a good one to show that yes, if I have a platform, this is a platform that actually come and they mean well for the people. So I want you guys to actually have patience. I hope I may respond to your message. I'll actually get to you. And for those that are interested, send your DM and we'll show you the right way and the right channels to follow the procedures key ways to invest on this platform. So I'll leave you guys to watch the video. This particular video now fly. Know what he said in this video. I mean, part of the reason why they were actually fighting him. Before we go into the video of Mazi Rose, go see any updates regarding the appeal that is coming in few days time. In less than 10 days or 15 days, the appeal will begin. But before we go into that video, can I get into even Mazi Simon Ekpa put here? Enjoy the rest of the video, share it also in the comment section and share the video. Candy as always right with you.
But I need you to understand that now is the time for us to attack more.
Okay.
If they say we are being insulted, insult them 100 times more now.
All right.
Because the devil has come out. Can it be easy? The serpent has reared its ugly head. We both decapitate it. We must cut off the head of the serpent. Now, not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
You don't know it's a coordinated attack against us to see if they can get our people to move. To say, oh, I don't want to, if it's the type of Biafra that is going to come. Me, I don't want it to, Biafra is not religious freedom. Rob, when I say that you are free to worship a snake if you want, they don't want to hear that.
You see?
No, they don't.
Are you hearing it? You are free.
We need a Biafra for freedom, a Biafra of religious tolerance. That you heard me say on radio Biafra that you can worship a tortoise if you want to.
You see?
You can worship a goat. That is your business. They will never hear that one. Is that one that their treacherous, envious, stubborn nature is telling them that's what they want to write?
Yes.
That's what they write.
Yes.
Stubborn thinker. That is what they. It doesn't matter how you explain. That thing they want to write is what they will write.
Yes.
Because they're foolish.
They are doing it today.
Because they're not in the spirit.
They are not in the
They
spirit.
don't understand what we are doing.
They can't. They can't. Now, it didn't end here. I want you people to also listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Say he don't trust nobody. He don't trust you. All these people that are talking rubbish, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do not trust you. He preached about the Iraq, the criminals, expelled criminals in IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speak about them. Now, listen to how he speak about them.
Because as they say, where we come from, Obi the Kwaro,
Obi the Kwaro. Can never tell.
You wake up and find a black man doing the next morning.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I am the only person that I can vouch for that tomorrow morning I'll be doing IQ, they'll be doing Biafra.
You see?
Putting everything that I have into it.
All right.
So go and search your conscience, all of you.
Search your conscience, all of you.
And ask yourself, am I ready for this battle?
Ask yourself, are you ready for this battle? He was talking to the criminals we have successfully expelled. He was talking to the Iraq we have successfully expelled. He was talking to Barrister Ejiofor, the criminal and the murderer. He is talking to anybody and all the people that have actually betrayed because he was kidnapped in Kenya. He was talking to them. So search yourself. Are you the one Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was talking about here?
We are in a very dangerous phase of the battle. Battle of hearts and minds.
Okay.
No, there is something. Is this how the effort is going to be? It will be a dictatorship. It will be this. And I have told them I will not be the head of state. Oh.
Okay.
Because as they say, where we come from, Obi the Kwaro,
Listen,
you can never tell.
Obi.
What you wake up and find a black man doing the next morning.
All right. Okay.
I am the only person that I can vouch for that tomorrow morning I'll be doing IQ, they'll be doing Biafra. I'll be putting everything that I have into it.
Okay.
So go and search your conscience.
I tell.
And ask yourself, am I ready for this battle?
They are not ready.
We are in a very dangerous phase of the battle.
Battle
of hearts and minds.
Yes.
No, there is something. Is this how the effort is going to be? It will be a dictatorship. It will be this. And I have told them I will not be the head of state. Oh. Because as they say, where we come from, Obi the Kwaro, you can never tell what you wake up and find a black man doing the next morning. No. I am the only person that can vouch for that tomorrow morning I'll be doing IQ, they'll be doing Biafra. I'll be putting everything that I have into it. So go and search your conscience, all of you.
All of you, search it.
And ask yourself, am I ready for this battle?
Am I ready for
we are in a very dangerous phase of the battle.
Okay.
Battle of hearts and minds.
All right.
No, there is something. Is this how the effort is going to be? It will be a dictatorship. It will be this. And I have told them I will not be the head of state. Oh.
All right. Now, you have just listened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which all of them are following. Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They never followed him. It was all deception. Now, and the multitude doesn't need to fight for this freedom and get it. Only the chosen ones will fight it. All we need from you is your support, financially and otherwise. Now, I want to commend those who are repenting. I want to commend those who have now come to realize that all the blackmail against Simon Ekpa, they are all lies and propaganda, and they are repenting. So this is one of them. If you repent, we will play your voice.
Freedom fighting. Freedom fighting.
All right.
Officially, enough. So here needs to be pure action, and the action keep the kita now. So more now support 100% because when you were now we can make you go before.
All right.
So kita now I had to go fully in support of you. Oh yeah, can you do blowing a car? Buy a color story. You go one and I had that. For how long will the feverish birds tremble in the hands of their own keeper? We can't keep like this. So I'm not afraid of always hear what's happening with the US. Oh yeah, anywhere kita now I will come out and challenge.
Okay.
And the defend on here.
All right.
You are the freedom fighting.
Okay.
So in the US, who's one I in Chada, Msuadro, Kugiana Ganese poster, flyers for Biafra referendum.
Yes.
So one take a Kaiga Amazon and we will fight you guys because justice kind of fight before. Dala. So I call him story. Get a man, get a this broadcast man girl from Simon, but get a come as a
All right.
Madam Atam before my candidate to be a challenge him, Mama need action, and I have been saying it from day one. All we need is action, not the story. The story, please.
Because first of all, they ask you not to listen to Simon Ekpa. It is a plan, and you buy the idea. They ask you don't share anything about Simon Ekpa so that you will not know the truth. These people are pure evil, demonic, and just the same pattern that the Fulani. What the Fulani does, they say, let us remove history. Don't teach history. So that they are going to die for the lack of knowledge of their history. That is what these criminals did in IPOB. They say, don't share Simon Ekpa, because if you watch Simon Ekpa, you are going to listen to the truth. You will know that Simon Ekpa is not deviating, and Simon Ekpa is standing where he stands with Onyendu. So they say, don't listen to him. Don't share his videos. Block anybody that share Kpam here. Remove the person. And they succeeded in removing everybody that listens to Simon Ekpa. So how can you know what I am doing? This one just happened to listen to the preaching and the broadcast of the other day that I was mentioning about the posters. Only that. Because he has not been following what we are doing. And all of them, many of them, don't follow. The only thing they do is don't listen to Simon Ekpa, and they don't listen. So when they see one video, they will cut it. The same Simon Ekpa, they say don't share, don't listen. They will cut one video that suits their narrative, and they will be sharing it. Simon Ekpa say no Biafra. Simon Ekpa say Biafra is dead. Simon Ekpa, and they will be sharing it. The same people will now cut video of Simon Ekpa addressing IPOB in Germany after the attack of Ekweremadu. Oh, look at him. He's attacking IPOB. He's calling NNAMDI Kanu. They are sharing the video. But they ask you not to watch Simon Ekpa. So how do you know what Simon Ekpa is doing? So
look at it. They can't come. And I pray that all of you, some few days now, next week now, is Mazi Simon Ekpa's appeal case. Please, we want General Musa to come. He's a general in the army. We want Musa to come. We want people like governor of Enugu State, those people that have evidence against him. We want you to go, because Dr. Masanga is going to be there live. So we want you people to come. We want Musa. We want what is it called? Akpabio, Senator Akpabio. All this, I don't even call them senators. We want Soludo. We want Peter Mba to be, because these are the people that had evidences against Simon Ekpa. So all those DOS that they fired now, they can't go to Finland and stand as DOS. So people that must go are the people who called for his arrest. Bianco Olowu, Uche Chikano, Peter Mba, what is his name now? Hope Uzodimma. All these people, these governors, they must come to Finland. Must come to Finland. That's to tell you how terrible Nigeria is. It can't work. Nobody can fix that country called Nigeria. Your governors are just terrible people. Your president and presidency are all terrible humans. Nigeria will not work. Stop wasting your time. All this agitation here and there, stop wasting your time. It's not going to work. Ain't going to work. Stop going to work. Look at a policeman on the highway telling you if he was an Igbo. Do you know this kind of hatred? How many of them have got, as in how many of them this thing they have initiated them into this hatred? Do you know how many police officers, even to their top ranking officers, Tinubu, in his position as a president, did not use the words of federal character. No Igbo man works in his, let me call that organization, not a country. No Igbo man works in his organization that has any reasonable position. But Tinubu once Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, what did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu call for violence? Why don't you call for Shegumi's head? Where Shegumi, you pay openly. You people are scared when it comes to the Northerners, but you have bold. You are emboldened when it comes to the Igbos, your own brothers. Shegumi said it, koro, open mouth, talk up on air, the way I did. And I will continue to repeat it. The government of Nigeria knows these terrorists by their name, by their faces. They even give me escort. Why did Nagugu not call for his head? You think he's going to sit well with us because you are who? Bikopan. You think he's going to sit down with me or sit well with any Biafrans? Because you are Nabugu, because you are who? They call you a business billionaire. I don't even know if you have the money or not. Then you have the audacity to come and call for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, are you not mad? And you expect us to be quiet. My nature, I'm very quiet, but there are some certain things that we can't overlook. One, if you overlook some things, they will carry your gun. No. Also, we gather there here, they talk, we are just talking. Oh, Nigeria cannot jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with all the evidences. They went ahead and jailed him. And then somebody is calling for his head again. Now we should keep quiet so that when they test, oh boy, Igbo people know too, they don't send them again. Bam! All of you are going to die in shame. Look at Nabu calling the head of Mazi, and you think we are going to be rejecting? Oh, you think because I gave out my number and you cannot threaten, you cannot do anything, and I'll be rejecting. Una never starts. I'm just exposing Nigeria to the world, so that the world will see what country this kind of country is. If it's in this country that you ask for somebody that is still on trial, an appeal, the guy has gone for his appeal, you ask for his head, they will come for you. Because you said it in a country that, look, there are every free speech that is not free. What Nabugu did was not wasn't a free speech. It's not a free speech. Call for murder, call for public execution of somebody that Nigerian government is still trying. That carries 10 years death sentence. And when the Nigerian government did not react, we reacted. They came. They started shouting, "Oh, they will come after you. Oh, we are coming after you. Oh, we are closing in." That is how I don't know. Nigerian brain needs resetting. Every small thing. Instead of them to look inwards of where the problem is coming from, they start threatening immediately. And you think we will run away? You think by your talking, by your making noise, that we're going, oh, hey, I shouldn't have. What arrant nonsense is that? Because we are Igbo, so we should be scared of you. Because we are Igbos, so because Yoruba man is the president, according to you people, we should be scared now. Because you people are in power. Openly calling for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said on national television, you don't know the weight of the crime that you committed. You don't know the weight of the crime that you committed. Opening call. I don't know how you people reason. That is why you carry this your attitude and come here and think that UK. Why have police not invited me up to today? You think UK is Nigeria? If it was in Nigeria that this statement was made, by now, oh boy, they would not hang my hand up like this. For where did they drill me? That is the country you came from. When you saw an equal reaction to the things that you did, my brother, you should have allowed it to be. Every one of you should understand that Biafra has been redeclared. I am not here to shout today, but just to tell you that if you don't follow the trending train, what is trending today? under Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. You call her a nobody. You think that we are here to joke. My brother, you go get where you go reach, you go the hard for you. Follow us now. Follow USB now. Join the United States. Don't let anybody confuse you that there is nothing like the declared nation of United States of Biafra. Don't let anybody say that to you. Don't let anybody discourage you that nothing is happening. Something is really happening. I'm promising you that David Dr. Masanga will be in Finland on the 5th to destroy Nigeria the more. And that is where I tell you that Nigeria fears anything documentation. They fear anything documentation. Nigeria, this country called Nigeria, under Tinubu and Sultan of Sokoto, Nigeria cannot walk. I, Rosie, will continue to tell you, it can't walk.
For coming us,
Thank
Mr.
you.
NNAMDI Kanu.
Thank you. Yes.
From Biafra.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We will shortly tell the story of how did you happen to come here. But let's talk a little bit about your people story in Biafra. How many people there consider themselves Jewish, and how did it manifest itself?
Biafra in total has about a population of, say, 70 million people scattered all over the world. As you know, they've called us the wandering Jews of Africa. But those that identify themselves with their Jewish heritage is nearly about 50 million people.
15 million people?
50 million people.
Do they practice Judaism? They practice Judaism?
A significant number of them practice Judaism.
In what way?
In terms of their prayers, in terms of the Torah that they read, in terms of the kippah and the talit they used to pray, in terms of their recitation of their prayers, is a very significant segment of the population that actually practice it as we do, or most of us do in IPOB. The problem is that when IPOB is the indigenous people of Biafra, is this umbrella movement all over the world that is pursuing the emancipation of Biafra from Nigeria. So what's been happening is that when Christianity came with colonialism, a lot of our Jewish heritage was suppressed. We were made to feel ashamed of our Jewishness, so to speak. But luckily, unfortunately for us, a lot of people bravely maintain that very tradition and culture till this very day. If you go to Umweri in Anambra State, it is there. All over the world, it is there. And even the Encyclopedia Britannica of 1929 mentioned it quite specifically, that the Igbos are the Jews of Africa, because all the traditions you have from circumcision to everything that you can think of in the book of Leviticus, we practice this very day.
We're talking about the Igbo nation, the Igbo people.
Yes.
Not all of them are Jewish, right? Not all the Igbos are Jewish, or they are?
They are all Jewish. The problem is that with the influence and influx of Christianity as a result of colonialism, a lot of that was dampened down. What happened was a lot of our emphasis was moved away from the Torah, the Old Testament, to the New Testament. But because the Old Testament still contained aspects of our tradition and our culture, we accepted the Bible as it was given to us.
Okay, we have a short clip showing you guys in Biafra in your Judaism way of life. Here.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Oh, say shalom. 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 Hallelujah.
It's the sound. Centuries of colonial returning to what they say are their native roots. A place.
Quite fascinating.
Very, very fascinating.
Now I want to look at the map of Biafra and Nigeria, and maybe this map tells a little bit of the story. So actually, you guys in Biafra, what are you struggling for? What is your aim in your struggle? Why there is such a confrontation between you and the authorities?
Because we want to go back to where we were before the British came. Most of our problems was basically made by the British. The way Nigeria was put together is the root cause of the problem.
I'm talking about these days. Okay, there was a war, and Biafra was kind of independence between 1967 and 1970, I guess.
That's correct, yes.
And since then, it's part of Nigeria. What do you want? You want an independence state of Biafra? You want to be a Jewish state? You want kind of autonomy? What did you like? What do we want?
We
what
want
an for?
independent Jewish state, a Biafran state that is absolutely independent of anything to do with Nigeria, for the simple reason that we were independent before the British came.
But you want to be a Jewish state?
Absolutely. To go back to a way of life, there's a place called Arochukwu where we come from. The same way you have Jerusalem. The same way you have the temple in Jerusalem, we had one in Arochukwu. The same thing. So we want to go back to that way of life, to worshiping the one and only true God that we know.
Is there anyone within the Israeli establishment that recognizes you as a Jewish people?
Absolutely. I'm sure that during the time of...
I'm just interrupting. This is you praying at the Western Wall at the Kotel?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Yes. I prayed there also in the year 2013 when I came to Israel.
So coming back to my question about the recognition by Israel to your Jewish way of life or to your Jewish heritage?
Our Jewish heritage.
Yeah.
And our way of life, yes. Isaac Rabin made some statements about that. Also, Henry Kissinger, the former United States Secretary of State, also made some comments about it as well. If you go to the Nixon papers regarding the Biafran War, it's all there, very clearly spelled out. But I think there seems to be this kind of paranoia that should Biafra get closer to Israel, that 70 million people will somehow flock to the land of Israel. But that is not the case. We are seeking Biafra, so we can return to Biafra and be in Biafra.
Let's go back to your personal story. Yes. You have been persecuted or arrested in Biafra. What was the story about?
I arrived in Nigeria, in Lagos, on the 14th of October 2015, and I was arrested from London. I was arrested for demanding for freedom for my people, because I run Radio Biafra in London, and the authorities didn't like it. Then I had to go I had to go home, basically, to see my people, and they arrested me and kept me locked away for 19 months.
19 months?
Yes, despite 2 court judgments to set me free. They took me to court, and the court...
More than a year and a half in custody?
Absolutely.
And then what happened?
Trial. And then they eventually granted me bail with very stringent conditions. When I came out, I continued to speak to my people. I continued to practice my Judaism, my Jewish faith. And one day they came to my house to kill me. The Nigerian army came to my house to kill me.
What was it like? I mean,
I wouldn't wish anybody to go through it. They killed 28 people in the process.
How many?
28 people died.
By the attempt to kill you?
To kill me, they killed 28 people.
How come they killed 28 people and they didn't get to you?
Because my people evacuated me before they could get to my bedroom.
And then you flew away?
Then they took me away and smuggled me out of Nigeria. I needed some time to recover, which I did, and then I had to make my way to Israel.
I see you are very excited.
I wouldn't call it excitement. I would say relief that I managed to make it to the only place that I feel safe in the whole world. I could have gone back to England, but I still don't feel safe to go back to England. That's why I stayed in Israel.
Okay, we're approaching the end of this conversation. Do you have any expectation from Israel government, from the Israeli society?
Yes, it is to live up to the obligations to defend Judaism and Jewish faith all over the world. We are being persecuted. We are suffering as a people. And it is the responsibility, I believe, moral responsibility of Israel to make sure that Biafra stands as an independent entity in Africa.
I gave the order. That time, that terrorist you call me not terrorist in the open. Hope was or if anything happens to anybody in Imo State in Owerri, I am warning everybody living in Owerri. If anything happens to anybody, any IPOB family member in Owerri, God is my witness. I will set the example with Hope Uzodinma. That others may learn. That anger that I have towards Ohaneze, I will unleash it on Hope Uzodinma. Then they will understand how upset we are. Mad people, idiots everywhere. You are fighting for one Nigeria. Some of you idiots are fighting for one Nigeria. In the same one Nigeria, are you telling me that people from the north are more learned than those from the south? They appointed 8 judges or justices to the Supreme Court. They sent their names to Senate. In America, it's only one. When one dies, they replace it. But in the zoo, it's 8. And let me give you their names. Lawan Legaraba, Northwest. Abdul Aboki, Northwest. Saolawa, Northwest. Tijani Abubakar, Northeast. Adamu Jauro, Northeast. Samuel Useji, South-South. Emmanuel Agim, South-South. Helen Ogumuyi, Southwest. Nobody from Igbo land is here. Not a single soul. And these are the people that Dave Umahi is working for. These are the people that the Fulani administrator of Imo State is working for. These are the people that Ibasu is working for. And I want to ask our people, when did you people acquire this level of stupidity to the point whereby you no longer reason? You no longer have any sense. You no longer have common sense. You no longer can put your thoughts together. You cannot do anything. Look at how Aba is. Look at how poor Abia State is. And what you want to do is to please. So you people are telling me that in my lifetime, I'm breathing, I'm eating, I'm alive. And the Fulani is controlling our land through some idiots that call themselves governors. Is that what you want to say to me? If you support them, you and them are in a very serious mess. I'm telling you. You people underestimate us. Ask the zoo. They were underestimating us. Hell, he leave them there. As Nyan would have told them, oh, forget. Why negotiate with NNAMDI Kanu? I'm here. Who is he? He cannot do anything. But today, the zoo is rocking. That was why I said, not the translation that Bright Jim is here gave. If you look at small pot get angry and the fire quench. No, it's not that. I've never seen such horrible translation before. You people thought he's if you live there, he's talking from London, nothing can happen. But it's happening, isn't it? Can your president talk? Can he speak in the open? We caged the idiot inside that rock. We have woken up the consciousness of the people. Yoruba have risen up. Oduduwa is here. Middle belt is rising up. Who's going to stop us? Who is the idiot that's going to stop us? Who is the fool? Who is the idiot going to stop us? Pray that they kill somebody in nowhere. Then Opuzanima will see me. You will now see me very well. Face to face. You will now meet me. Then you know how fanatical we are about what we are pursuing. And the highest score in JAM, the highest performers, the best, the most academically gifted are in Anambra, in Imo, in Abia. All these places, there is no justice from there to the Supreme Court. It's people that drive cattle. And I keep asking, tell me one thing that the Fulanis have contributed towards the advancement of Nigeria. Nobody can tell me. Nobody can tell me. But their justice is Supreme Court, leading election, giving themselves vote. And an idiot will come from our land and tell me that somehow they love Nigeria. We are Nigerians. This thing IPOB is doing. This thing NNAMDI Kanu is doing. Can you believe such foolishness? Can you believe such idiocy? You would think others did it. Atiku then killed myself and got away with it. Anybody can do it. In Anambra State it was done. But now we have raised there's a difference between when the flag was raised and when it was down. We have raised our dragon flag. An eye for an eye. If you kill us, we'll kill you. I'm telling you, be you Nigerian army, Nigeria police, Nigeria customs, if you kill any Biafran, be rest assured as night follows day, you will die. I'm saying it live and the world is listening. I'm not hiding it. It is called self-defense. If you come to our land, if you think it's those times you can come open your gun and be shooting people, you shoot them and go. One hand I will shoot them. No. As you shoot and you're going, we'll catch you on the road and you will die there. Ask those who are receiving it and they will tell you. Anyway, but I can't say anything. You know, we are noisemakers. We are miscreants. We are toothless bulldog. We can't do anything. We can't. But how can I use daily? Mad people everywhere. There was an uproar in the Senate. I am not talking about the justices. This is your so-called Nigeria at 60. And the Fulani did not fight for this even independence that they got the flag independence from Britain. Fulani never fought for it. All of you, your collective idiocy, your stupidity, all of you from the south, your collective idiocy and hopelessness gave Fulani a comparative advantage. They lied to go on, lied to Middle Belt. Now all of you are crying. Now all of you are suffering. Now all of you understand what Ojukwu saw. That all of you, even Zik said, elders, let us get elders to go and please. What Ojukwu saw, Zik did not say it. And today, my leader has been vindicated. Vindicated beyond every reasonable doubt. But Zik was an intellectual. He had PhD. He was an elder. He was there speaking grammar all the time. Ojukwu told him, Nanya, there is something I'm seeing. These people, they don't mean well for us. He couldn't say it. He was blinded by one Nigeria. They gave him one Amina from from Guzo. So he was confused. They gave him a Fulani girl from Guzo. They gave Classic Iwe. He was confused. Some idiots are asking us to sit at home. The independence that Zeke fought for. I'm looking at this baboon. These idiots that claim that they are new Hanese. Those idiots. Those fraudulent 419ers that went and forged certificate with corporate affairs. Your eyes will clear. We are students of history. We know that Russia only became better after a revolution. We know that France became a force after a revolution. Britain became a world leader after a revolution. There must be a revolution, and it is more than ripe in the zoo. Stupid people. We are elders. You know, we respect our elders. Your elder is an idiot, complete fool. Respect your elders, and there are hopeless people everywhere. I have not come here to suffer fools gladly. I tell you the truth, regardless of the consequences. There is uproar. Even the position that we are holding, they have given it to another. Are you aware of that? Are you aware? You from the east fighting for one Nigeria. This is our Nigeria. This thing these boys are doing is going to cause trouble. Let it cause trouble today rather than tomorrow. We'll fight this battle now, rather than allow our children. I want Fulani to understand one thing. I want Hope Uzodinma to understand one thing. Dave Umai, I am telling you, when we come for you, Fulani will not save you. As I'm talking, write it on a piece of paper. When we come for you, you see Fulani. Burata is not there anymore, of course. Fulani cannot save you. So it doesn't matter how many years. If you like, pave the streets of Abakaliki with gold. You cannot fool us. It is part of Islamic Takia. They want to take over Ebonyi State. So they gave you loans through Islamic Bank to build bridges and flyovers. So when we talk about what your plans are, they will say, oh, but can't you see bridge? Can't you see market? As if are we fools? You don't know, I have studied the history of Islam. Their trickery and how they conquer people, especially Fulani. You don't know I spent here studying them? The money you used to build flyovers is not from Islamic Bank. It was not a loan. That is why they can kill our sister and they get away with it. Nobody will talk. But once Fulanis are caught, defiling our mothers or raping our mothers, and they are dealt with, you start complaining. And you're a governor. And you're Igbo elite. This Umokoko, these riffraffs are your so-called elite. No wonder you're hopeless, because you are allowing riffraffs to be called your leaders. That is why they can appoint eight justices to the Supreme Court, and you're not there. And you cannot even reason and ask yourself, why are we not there? When you have Umokoko, when you have idiots, complete fools as your leaders, what do you expect? So it was only Abaribe that spoke, as usual. Only Abaribe that spoke. Amina, Zeke on us, he forgot everything that he went to do. Forgot everything to fight for his people. I'm not calling you one Nigeria nonsense, talking jazz, talking rubbish about one Nigeria. The nomination of Aisha Umar by President Muhammadu Buhari, of course, that's what they will say, because idiot is in a grave in Saudi Arabia. I don't know how you can be in a grave in Saudi Arabia and you are supporting somebody. The nomination of Aisha Umar by President Muhammadu Buhari as the Director General of the National Pension Commission has caused an uproar in the upper legislative chambers of the National Assembly. Some senators on Tuesday vehemently protested the nomination as soon as the Senate President Ahmad Lawan read Buhari's letter seeking Umar's confirmation as the substantive DG of the agency. The letter also named Oyinda Shola Oni as the chairman of the agency. 6 nominees, there was uproar. People were complaining. Of course, Abaribe stood up as usual and declared that Umar from the Northeast should not have replaced the former DG, Mrs. Chinelo Anohu Amazu, who's from the Southeast. They were supposed to appoint somebody from the Southeast to replace this very woman who was going, Chinelo Anohu Amazu. But they went to the North. And the people, after looking at all this this is blatant, broad daylight nepotism, broad daylight, Fulani takeover of everything. After seeing all these things in Abuja, you come from Abuja and you're writing to this day newspaper. This thing they're doing, we don't want our nation to fracture. You have seen Fulani here fracturing it. Can you not see Fulani what they're doing? Are you blind and also very stupid? You cannot see what the Fulanis are doing? Can't you see it? And you're in one Nigeria. clean 60th celebration, and our country will be great again. Your useless zoo cannot be great because it is a zoological republic, a place filled with animals everywhere. 8 judges confirmed, none from your zone, and you come out and you're saying you believe in one Nigeria. Can you?
That name NNAMDI KANU is not a name that you can open up your mouth and talking about anyhow. Be warned before you are struck by the spirit that you don't know. You begin to use that. You don't talk about that name anyhow. That name NNAMDI KANU. That name is a weapon of warfare of Igbo land. In your generational history of Igbo, no one have ever. He said, man understand what they turn against him today because they say, give Igbo people their right, seaport. Give them international airport. Give them.
Ijele, Ikenga, Kesh, NNDK report to police brutality and military brutality and even the governor name. A quarter time na ndini lemeri here. One day ESN moto pilots, a quarter them. Lekwana na awosawa ogokwa anyi. Na ndị anya bọtakwara anyị n'obodo anyị abụkwa ndị rehabilitated Boko Haram. Welekwe na ihe ndị amị mere ebe mmadụ. Ọrụ ugbu a na-asa anyị nọ ESN camp. Anyị agbachi nkịtị ndị midia aja ha bịa. Otu ahụ ịhụrụ ndị amị si wee report ya. Ihe leenụ be mmadụ, leenụ eme ụgbọ asọ camp. Lechanụ ndị na-asụcha akwụ. Ihe awụcha m. Ị ga-ahụ na ihe awụ abụbara akwụ. Ihe awụ be mmadụ. Onye awụ ogiri akwụ na ya. Lee ihe awụ akwụ mmadụ zọrọ azọ. Ebe a na-asa anyị nọ ESN camp. ESN camp na-elekwe na ya. Igbo bụ Igbo, o ruole mgbe anyị ga-elite. Gwazie ndị amị ha hapụrụ anyị ESN, ha gbuzie anyị, ọ kakwa mma na ESN gburu anyị. Lekwa akwụ. Ihe awụnụ kampụ ndị ESN, ihe ọwụ ọfịa. Nọ n'ọfịa ka ndị lee ya, ihe awụ ụlọ Chisom ha. Dagialụ na a na-achọ ya achọ. Ka ndị amị bịa mechaa ihe ka a na-achọ ya nwekwa ike ọnwụ na stray bullet agbaala Dagial. Ndị eze agụ, ndị Enugu, ebe ọbụla unu Igbo bụ Igbo, ndị ọha na eze, ndị nzukọ ụmụnna. Lekwanụ na awụsa wakpogokwa anyị. Na ndị anyị akpọtakwara anyị n'obodo anyị abụkwa ndị rehabilitated Boko Haram. Na ka nwoke a si akọwa ụdị amination ndị a bụ bata na this village. Na a na-abịachi ESN ha na ndị a na-enweghị okwu. Ọkwụnụ n'oke obodo nna anyị kwunu kwukwe unu si na ndị ESN nna ha enweghị okwu. Ha hara asala unu before. Mana ha dị unu mma. Na ha bịara unu nwee ike na-aga ugbo. Ada egbuzi unu. Ada erepụzi unu. Igbo bụ Igbo. Ọkwụkwanụ ka ọha m n'ọnụ. Ọnụrụ ya karịa ibe. Biko litanụ. Ọ teele m tiwere mkpu na ndị amị anyị nọ under siege na ndị amị anọghị anyị ọnọdụ dị mma. Now, na data ọwụ imezi. Ọ ga-awụ report ahụ m ga-anya maka ndị agwa m na-asa ha kwapụcha na ha na-aja ha na ndị ESN ga-abịa ịlụ ọgụ. Why not ịwakpu ihe ọkwa n'ime ọhịa ka ha na-alụ ọgụ? Why not ịwakpu ndị a n'ime ọhịa ebe ahụ ha nọ gbawa egbe? Ka ihe na-abịa na village eme? Ịfụ na ịgbagode egbe ahụ ha gba na village alone. Instead of putting fear in the village. Onye ndị ka ha na-agba. Nobody. Ka ha na-akwa mgbọ ka a sị na a na-alụ agha. Asọ ha na ndị ESN na-alụ. Nwede ndị ha na ha na-alụ. Just to put fear ka obodo kwapụcha. Maka ha kọtụla data ọsụ ka ha chụchịcha ndị na-ebe ha. Because ebe ahụ wụ na ọsụmohu ka a na-agba ya, ndị ọsụmohu agbafuo. Lee na ịhụ na ọsụmohu ihu na ise ka agba ọsọ. Mana mgbe ahụ ndị kama na ihe mere na ndị agbabeghị ka ndị ọsụ ihite ọkwa. Ha bụ ụzọ kọnkọ ọsụ ihite ọkwa, enweghị dịka ha na ndị ESN ihe ihu kesi ha wụ ama m ihe m ga-ekwu o. Ebe m na onyowe kesi enyowe onye ọsụ ihite ọkwa. No matter what. Ụnụ na-akụrụ ndị amị aka na ha gbara ahịa ndị bụ ụlọ ọkụ tụsa ndị bụ ụlọ na-ebu ya ESN. How? Ekwetechaghị m na ndị niile mere ihe ahụ wụ ndị ESN ma woto pilots ekweteghị m. Ihe anyị na-ama ahụ na ọmụnwa nyere report na ndị nọkwa n'ala Igbo wụ ndị mba mmiri. Ị gaa na data analysis ha ka na ya. Ndị asarị kwuru bịa n'ọsụ wụ ndị mba mmiri. Mụnwa report ya, I had to at night. Maka ọ na-abalị ka ha na-eji apụta etige roadblock. 9 o'clock I shut down the whole of Imo State. M were korokwe zọọ tomato zọọ ihe niile pige na were nwayọọ tọọ all around wee hụcha ebe ha nọ. nga ha no handa asị Igbo ochichipo mpụta tiwa ya ndị Igbo na ọ na-ekwe everywhere the governor panic maka enwe onye ma ihe na-eme ha plan onye ga-anụ mgbe asị dịka bọs na plane na-ehugharị bie they wanted to murder that guy maka na employing asị dịka was a secret ngwa jụọ ya mbaba kedu ka ndị gọvanọ side wee mee meeting contract onye mba mmiri kpọrọ foreign mercenaries pụta n'ala Igbo without letting us know jikọrọ onwe that ajụjụ my brother why ọ na mgbe Buhari nọkọtara all of a sudden so na repentant Boko Haram na ya na-eti ha n'amị kedu ihe chere o ji eme Boko Haram ịma na nke ha aṅụcha na Koran kwebie ihe ha ga-eme ha awụ for jihad ha wee ha n'amị kedu ihe ị chere ha ga-eme ana m agwa ndị be anyị ịtụgodo iwu aka m nọ na Nigeria but be careful n'obodo a bụdo ofu otu aha iche eche ndị Yoruba akpakpala onwe ha nwere agbụrụ ha gara nga agachi igo nọ na agbụrụ ha mabie ha ọnụ onye agbụrụ gbuo mmadụ pụta gbaga ihe na-akọwa ya gị hụ ihe ndị Yoruba ga-eme gị ma ọ dị OPC ama ndị Hausa ama ọnwa anyị ewu ndị na-eme ekwutekwe ọfụma I did very careful mgbe o seta o pụta imi ya pụta anya so asarị ahụ bataziri nụ ndị amị batara gbaa ekwe ụtụtụ ọkụ ana ndị amị ahụ na mgbe ndị amị gbara ya mgbe ekwe ụtụtụ ọkụ dis na-abịabeghị adịghị m sọ na Ebube Agụ abịala ọ bụrụ Ebube Agụ ele aha ndị nke so I will contract zie asarị ka o bidozie banditry to blackmail IPOB for the governors. Then the federal government on his own part contract there into so budo ibusin the money detention share and the man black ashwa. So in nature and then I said the woman nine don't have more value. Guinea patadon and we had not commit this crime and then and did the hand bag and did it. In a that question. Nakini patana, ndami na water. Nanda jaja he commit crime one as hana commit and did a haka what hana TV sign the pending cage. Most of you take the one that no national how the IPOB. That's all. In Yamena Libu, Emepa Yanya. Jokum Nile. Don't win no stand mother. So, Ojamuna Gwamna or non government Hana for one sorry, divide Kriatria. Creating a patrana, no matter in Ijele, Ikenga, Kesh, and when the key report to police brutality and military brutality and even get the governor name. That will be well known. And that was the matter. I was a member of IPO, I was a member of ESA, and what they him wrong.